Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we have a light, fresh and healthy dessert recipe called fruit cubes. It will take an entire video to describe its goodness, but in short, this beautiful dessert is sugar-free, keto diet friendly and a perfect dessert for people with diabetes who can enjoy without feeling guilty or any worry. Not to mention, generally everyone loves these fruit cubes. This is my favorite way to serve fruits at a party. I just make sure that I make loads of them as they vanishes before it's time for dessert. They are super easy to make with only 3 simple ingredients. Before we move to the recipe, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and click the bell icon because we post new videos every week. Let's get started. The first and most important ingredient is coconut water. We need 4 cups or 1 liter. If you have access to fresh young coconut water, that's awesome, but we have only the packed ones, so we will use them. Just make sure that the coconut water is sweet and clear, because sometimes the store-bought ones are processed and white in color, so make sure you get the original one. The second ingredient is agar agar powder. We need 2 teaspoons of it. You can also use equal amount of gelatin as an alternative. If you have agar agar in any other form such as flakes or bars, the conversion is described in my another video which I will link in the description box. I'm using agar agar powder excellent gel strength that needs very little quantity. There are various gel strength as in the gelling power available in market. So make sure you try out yours and adjust the quantity. Next, we have fruits. I'm using blueberries, strawberries cut in half. I tried to give it a heart-like shape. Kiwis cut in cubes. Cherries pitted and cut in halves. And some watermelons cut in small pieces. You can use any fruit of your choice such as pineapple, mango, grapes, papaya, lychee and so on, as long as the fruits are sweet. If the coconut water you're using is not sweet or you have sweet tooth, you can use 1 tablespoon of sugar to sweeten it, but it's totally optional. We will need basic ice cube trays or any silicone mold trays. I will link one below in description box for you. Put a piece or 2 of fruits in each cubes. We need to prep the trays before we make the gelling liquid. Now, if you don't have ice cube trays, you can use small bowls like this one and prep it with generous amount of fruits. Heat a pan over medium heat and pour in 3 cups of coconut water. We are storing 1 cup of water for later. The reason for this is if the water is boiling hot, it will cook the fruits. So we will mix the cool cup to reduce the hotness of water. Before the water heats up, add the agar agar powder immediately as agar agar powder must be mixed with normal temperature liquid. Never add the powder to hot liquid as it will become lumps and won't dissolve. Keep stirring as long as the powder doesn't dissolve completely. We will bring the water to boil. Stir often to make sure there is no agar agar powder sitting at the bottom of the pan. Now, if you are using sugar to sweeten this dish, once the water starts boiling, pour in the sugar and stir until the sugar dissolves. But I'm not using any sugar as the slight sweetness of coconut water and fruits are enough for me. So I'll give it a final stir and turn off the heat. At this point, add the stored coconut water and mix with the boiling hot water. This will help reduce the heat of the water, but it will be still warm enough and won't gel. And also it will preserve the natural crunch of the fruits. From now on, we have to be really fast as there are a couple of more steps that needs to be done before the dessert is ready and the water needs to be hot. Also, there should be no dots of agar agar powder in your spoon. It should be clean. The liquid is hot enough that I can dip a finger without burning. Now pour in the mixture into the prepared fruit trays until halfway. And with a knife edge, adjust the fruit so it's not sticking to the bottom or any sides. The mixture should be covering the fruit pieces from all sides, or else the gel will not set properly. Pour in the prepared small bowl as well, and quickly fill all the trays to the brink, and do the same for the bowls too. You don't have to put the prepared fruit trays in fridge unless you want to, as they will set in room temperature anyway over an hour. After 1 hour, the gel have set nicely. Now pop them out from the tray by pressing individually at the bottom. Agar agar is much better to work with when demolding compared to gelatin. Look at those beautiful gems of fruits. Run a knife edge along the bowl and turn it upside down to demold. Or you can simply press with your fingers lightly on one side and the entire gel will shift to the opposite side. See how easy it is to demold them? The colorful, yummy, sparkly fruit cubes are ready. When you want something light and healthy as dessert, these fruit cubes are a sure shot. This beautiful dessert is a perfect ending to any meal. Store them in fridge and enjoy every day. Full written details of this recipe is available in our Facebook page that will be linked below in the description box. If you like this cute, simple dessert recipe, like and share with your family and friends. Also, let us know in the comment box how it turned out for you. See you next week with another recipe. Stay safe.